Today's a big day. Today's the day I go back in time to the summer of 1400. My name is Mr. G. As far as I'm aware, I'm the last human on Earth. Following the events of Judgment Day, everything as we knew it has been destroyed. The world is up in ruin, and there are no survivors besides me. Because I couldn't do everything I wanted to on my bucket list, I had to improvise. I have developed a time machine to travel the world to various locations throughout time and history. My most recent visit was to Tikal, Guatemala in the year 770 CE. While I was there, I was able to learn about their culture, the Mayan culture. I was able to also go to other points of history to pick up souvenirs such as these. Today, however, we are not doing that, for I am going to the summer of 1400 in Tenochtitlan, which was currently Mexico City, Mexico. I'm gonna gather my materials for the big trip. Gonna get ready. The time machine's right there. Gonna set it up. While I'm there, I'm going to be learning about various things, including Templo Mayor, the coil axial disc, and hopefully I'll be able to visit a Chinampa. Alright, summer of 1400 CE. Here we go. Holy hummingbird. I think this is 1400 and what was Tenochtitlan. Okay. Let's turn off the time machine first. I do not want anyone stumbling across our distant future. For them, very distant future. Okay, let's focus here. We have Templo Mayor right there. Something off in the distance over there. And over here, we have something that looks awfully familiar from my notes. Let's check it out. Chinampa up ahead. Is it actually a Chinampa? Oh, it is most certainly a Chinampa. The Chinampa is often nicknamed the floating garden. There's so much maize growing right here. I consider it amazing if I say so myself. Just keep looking. Wow. A lot of mouse feet, so you gotta make sure it's a ton of maize growing. Because a lack of maize does not sound amazing. Okay, I should stop making these maize jokes. Do not want to disappoint anyone who stumbles across my recordings. Okay, let's look at the main course, the main dish here, Templo Mayor. So there's two buildings off to each side of it. Let's check this one out first. Meeting room for officials only. Do not enter. Well, by the looks of it, there's nobody here, and if there's nobody here, that means there's nobody here to stop me, so I will not listen to the rules. Okay, this is pretty quaint, this small meeting room. If I had to guess, it was used for officials to discuss important matters that were not deemed appropriate for the public to hear, I guess, so this is pretty nice. A little table thing going on right there. A little chair. It's like a little diner. Okay. Let's finish ascending this staircase. Wow. Each of them are a different color. Can't remember why, but let's find out. Officials only. Do not enter. Okay. Well, again, nobody's here to stop me, so And I go. This shrine is dedicated to Huitzilopochtli. Huitzilopochtli. That name sounds familiar. Let me check my notes. Huitzilopochtli is the god of sun, war, and sacrifice. He is often most associated with the hummingbird. Huitzilopochtli is the brother of Coyolxauhqui and the son of Coatlicue. Okay, so if I recall correctly, Huitzilopochtli was in a battle with his 400 brothers, and at one point, his only sister, Coyolxauhqui, died and was dismembered. It's pretty gruesome. So, because he is often most associated with the god of sacrifice, you gotta keep him happy. So what they ended up doing, if I recall correctly, was that after performing a sacrifice, they would throw the body down this staircase. And that would land on this disc. Now, this disc in particular is unique because it is often referred to as the Coyolxauhqui disc, which often resembles the dismembered figure of Coyolxauhqui from Aztec lore. Now, if I had to guess what these little red spots are, it's probably the dried blood from the many sacrifices performed over the years. So, I'm gonna do my best to not get caught, because I am not interested in being thrown down a staircase tonight. So, let's keep on moving to the second one right here. That one's for Huitzilopochtli. I think I know who this one's for. Officials only, do not enter. Yada yada yada. This shrine is dedicated to Tlaloc. Wow. Okay. I think I have notes for him too. Let me check. Tlaloc is a god of rain, fertility, and growth. This building stands as the 5th iteration of Templo Mayor, likely to be rebuilt again. Okay. So that reminds me. Templo Mayor wasn't actually just a one-time thing, said and done. Templo Mayor was actually rebuilt up to 7 times. If you're gonna try to keep the gods happy, you want to make sure what you build for them is impressive. So, with each iteration over the years, Templo Mayor got more and more ambitious. So I guess this is probably a later version of it. So, furthermore, if you have a god of rain and a god of sun, that means you will have prosperity, because with rain and sun, you get crops growing. And I guess the Aztec kept their gods pretty happy because we got a huge output of maize at the Chinampa over there, which, I gotta say, it's a lot of maize. I will not make another maize joke. Alright. I can only assume this is another meeting room. Okay, yeah. You gotta have a meeting room for each god, It's kind of important. So, this one reflects a blue aesthetic to it. I like it. You gotta keep it balanced. Don't favor one god over the other. Okay, let's find out what that thing is over there. I'm really curious. Let's find out what that is and then call it a day. I do not want to get caught by anyone. Let's finish this up here. Okay. Holy rain god. Is this the Coyolxauhqui disc? It looks like the ones I've seen in textbooks. It has a lot more details to it. It has the dismemberment. It has Coyolxauhqui right there. Wow, it often surprises me at how ambitious past civilizations were without modern technology. So if I had to guess, this is probably going to be a rendition of the coaxial disc that the Aztec plan to use for their remodeling in the future. Gotta say, that one over there pales in comparison to this one. This one's really impressive. I like it. Well, I think I still have time on my hand. Yeah, I still have plenty of time. I'm gonna stand here for a bit and just take it in before calling it a day. Well, I think it's time for me to head home. Don't want to be seen thrown down a staircase. That, and I'm sure the Aztecs aren't interested in seeing a time traveler and taking too nicely to them. The whole language barrier and all that stuff. Alright, it's time for me to head home. Wow, I can't believe Templo Mayor was rebuilt 2 more times. Too bad it was fallen to Hernan Cortez in Spanish. History is pretty violent, now I think about it. Alright, well, let's head home before I'm seen. Let's turn the time machine on, set it up. Alright. Farewell, Tenochtitlan. Hope to see you again soon. Alright, home sweet home. Let's put away everything for now. I'm gonna turn it off first. Don't want anything coming here or anything going there. That wouldn't be a good thing. Got some maize to celebrate my success. Learned a lot about things there today and saw a lot of new things. Maybe tomorrow I'll go down to South America. Maybe visit the Chavan culture or the Inca. I haven't decided yet, but I do want me some tapestry. Wow. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm home. Earth is still whatever that is like going on up there. I think it's time for me to head to bed. So I'm getting pretty tired of explorations. Good night, world. Mr. G signing out.